So at first I saw this.
What black comic book tape would have you like this? I'm tired of black characters being defined by their race and nothing else. I'm tired of every story being about the struggle. I'm tired of race swaps and mantle swaps that keep black characters in another white hero's shadow. I'm tired of bullshit like Miles Morales' Thor.
And then I saw this.
Fact. Here's the character that I'm working on. She happens to be black, but it doesn't define her except for salient plot points. And I'm looking at this picture, and I'm looking at this picture, and I'm looking at this picture, and that is definitely Kim Kardashian. That is not a black woman. Look at that hair. Look at that nose. Not black. And then I looked even closer, and lo and behold, you're just going to say you're working on a black woman character and it be AI?
Come with me. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. The key to attaining black characters that aren't stereotypes, that aren't just defined by their blackness, that aren't just mantles and are going to get overshadowed by their white counterparts with the same mantle. The key to that is supporting black creators. If you do not support black creators, we will stay in the same exact spot. Think about it. There are black creators who meet your criteria. I might not meet your criteria because I wrote this story called Judgment Day and it's a dark fantasy, and fantasies typically talk about discrimination just in a different way. But there are plenty of other creators out there, comic book and novelists, who create that exact thing for you. And as long as you ignore them, no one's gonna pay them any mind because they are black for the most part, right? You have to understand as a black consumer that black creators, for the most part, create for you. Because guess what? A lot of non-black consumers see black characters, they see black creators, and they do this thing where they tie it in with, oh, that's not for me because it's black. And because they rationalize it this way, that leaves black creators hanging out to dry. And when you refuse to look at a black creator, refuse to find a black creator, refuse to patronize a black creator, they get double left hanging out to dry. In order for you to get what you want, you have to patronize a black. Matter of fact, join my Patreon, buy my comic book. But I mean, if you don't want trauma, it's probably not for you. But what I will say also, what doesn't really make any sense, is wanting main characters with no struggle. I know what they meant by the struggle, but we hardly have seen that in anime or manga. We've hardly have seen that in animation, American animation. A lot of the black creators who create stories like that, they'll struggle. They have no choice because we don't pay attention to anything that's not the struggle sometimes. We have to patronize a black creator. That's the way that is the easiest way, that is the key. Long as you ignore black creators, complaining about not seeing black characters that are not defined by their race. Also, that's another thing, defined by race. You have to understand that you are not the default, and you have grown up in Western society. So you will never get the same feeling that white people get, not being attached to something racially because they are the default. You are not. And because they're the default and you're not the default, they will always get that, they will always have that privilege and you don't. The only way for you to get that privilege is either support black creators or move your ass to Africa where you are the default. Move your ass to the Caribbean where you are the default. And honestly, in some of those places, I don't think while you are the default, because Western media is so big, a lot of them take Western media and you're gonna be stuck with still feeling that way, right? There you go. That's the key. Supporting black creators. If you do it, you'll get exactly what you want. There's plenty of us out there. Oh yeah, and this AI thing, This is this AI. This character now looks like my character Tina. from my comic book Judgment Day, and you're going to keep it. And I guess now it is actually copywritten. AI art can't be copywritten. But when you put a human element to art, it can be copywritten. There you go. Thank you, artist, for doing that. Thank you for sharing your quote-unquote black woman character who looked like Kim Kardashian. Your racially ambiguous black woman character. Thank you for sharing that, because now I got a black ass, beautiful ass, wide nose, dark skin, nappy hair, black hairstyle, big lips. I mean, those lips were already perfect, so I didn't do nothing different. And with the bamboo earrings, baby. Now I have that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've had it before. You can check out this drawing right here. This drawing right here. This is my character. Oh damn, I might have ruined it for some people. This is one of my characters. I was inspired by the girl with the pearl earring, so I decided to draw her like that and make it African. Inspirations. Thank you. Have a good one.